Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a coin that has sparked considerable interest among numismatists and collectors alike, the 2006 Lincoln Memorial Penny. While at face value it might seem like just another 1-cent piece, certain variations and conditions have elevated its status, with some specimens fetching impressive sums in the market. A brief history of the Lincoln Memorial Penny. The Lincoln Memorial Penny was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Frank Gasparo, the reverse side features the iconic Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., replacing the earlier wheat ears design. This design remained in circulation until 2008, making the 2006 penny one of the later issues in the series. USA Coin Book Silver Recycler's specifications of the 2006 Lincoln Penny. Before delving into its value, let's understand the coin's basic specifications. Mint mark, D, indicating it was minted at the Denver facility. Wikipedia +6 penny matrix +6 USA Coin Book +6 mintage. Approximately 3,944,000,000 coins were produced. USA Coin Book +4 U.S. Coins Guide +4 Silver Recyclers +4 Composition. Post. 1982 pennies like this one are composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. US Coins Guide +3 Coin Trackers +3 USA Coin Book +3 Diameter, 19 mm. Beaumont Enterprise +7 USA Coin Book +7 U.S. Coins Guide +7 Weight, 2.5 grams. USA Coin Book assessing the value of the 2006 Lincoln Penny. For most 2006 Lincoln pennies found in everyday circulation, their value remains at face value, 1 cent. However, coins that have been preserved in uncirculated condition can command a premium. According to USA Coin Book, an uncirculated 2006 penny can be worth around 36 cents or more, depending on its grade. Silver Recyclers U.S. Coins Guide +2 USA Coin Book +2 Silver Recyclers +2 The allure of error coins. What truly captivates collectors are error coins, those rare anomalies that occur during the minting process. Certain 2006 pennies with minting errors have garnered significant attention and value. For instance, a 2006 Lincoln cent with a double die obverse error, graded MS66, was sold at a heritage auction sale for $1,050. Silver Recyclers +5 The US Sun +5 CoinValueChecker.com +5 USA Coin Book +2 CoinValueChecker.com +2 Penny Matrix +2 Record. Breaking sales and market dynamics. While standard 2006 pennies in pristine condition might fetch modest sums, it's the rare error coins that can achieve astounding prices. Some error coins, such as those with significant minting anomalies, have been known to sell for substantial amounts. For example, certain rare error coins have fetched over $90,000 at auctions. The US Sun. The 2006 Lincoln Memorial Penny serves as a testament to the intricate and sometimes unpredictable world of coin collecting. While many of these coins are commonplace, those in exceptional condition or bearing unique errors can be of significant value. For collectors and enthusiasts, the thrill lies in the hunt, examining each coin closely, understanding its history, and perhaps discovering that one rare gem hidden in plain sight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2006 Lincoln Penny and want to learn more about coin values, histories, and collecting tips, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share your thoughts or your own coin discoveries in the comments below. Happy collecting! Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you love rare coins, valuable pennies, and learning about the hidden treasures in your pocket change, then make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because today we have an exciting topic that every coin collector and treasure hunter needs to hear about. We are talking about the 1983 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a mint mark that could be worth an astonishing amount of money. History of the 1983 Lincoln penny. Now let's start with a little history lesson on the 1983 Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation for more than a century. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, which features the iconic bust of Lincoln on the Obverse was created by Victor David Brenner and remains one of the most recognizable coins in United States history. Over the years, there have been many modifications to the Lincoln cent, including changes in metal composition, minting locations, and even errors that have turned some coins into valuable collector's items. The 1983 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, hence the small d mint mark just below the date on the obverse. In 1983, the U.S. Mint was producing pennies made of 97.5% zinc with only a thin copper coating, which had been the standard since 1982 due to rising copper prices. Before that, pennies were made mostly of copper, but the cost of production led to the shift to a cheaper metal composition. Why the 1983 D penny is valuable. So why is this specific penny worth so much money? What makes it stand out from the millions of other 1983 D pennies still in circulation? The answer lies in an incredibly rare and unusual error known as the doubled die anomaly. While doubled die errors are commonly associated with coins like the famous 1955 doubled die penny and the 1972 doubled die Lincoln cent, the 1983 series also saw a rare and sought-after version with doubling on certain features of the coin. Collectors have identified the 1983 D Lincoln penny with doubling that is most noticeable on the reverse of the coin, specifically in the lettering of the words 1 cent and United States of America. The letters may appear to have a shadow or a doubling effect, which is a result of a misalignment. During the minting process, these types of errors occur when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly between strikes, causing the design to be imprinted twice, but slightly offset. This creates a noticeable doubling effect, which is a key feature that collectors seek out. Another factor that contributes to the value of this penny is its condition. Coins graded in mint state, especially those graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, can fetch incredibly high prices at auctions. The highest known sale of a 1983 D Lincoln penny with a rare error in pristine condition reached an unbelievable price of $76,452. This means if you happen to find one in your collection or pocket change, you could be sitting on a fortune. How to identify the valuable 1983 D penny? Now you may be wondering how you can tell if you have one of these rare and valuable 1983 D pennies. Here's what you need to do. First, grab a magnifying glass or a coin microscope and carefully examine the reverse side of the penny. Look closely at the words 1 cent and United States of America. If you notice any doubling or shadowing around the letters, then you might have found something special. Second, check the overall condition of the coin. The better the condition, the more valuable it will be. Coins that have been kept in great shape without scratches, dents, or discoloration will always be worth more than heavily circulated examples. If your coin looks uncirculated with a shiny original luster, it may be worth sending to a professional grading service for evaluation. Third, consider the weight of the coin. Some rare transitional errors exist where a coin may have been struck on a copper planchet instead of the standard zinc planchet of 1983. A genuine 1983 D penny made of zinc should weigh about 2.5 grams, whereas a copper planchet version would weigh around 3.1 grams. If you have a precise scale at home, weigh your coin, and if it comes out heavier than expected, you could have an even rarer and more valuable variety. Current market value and demand. The demand for rare and error pennies has been increasing over the years as more collectors enter the hobby and auctions bring in record-breaking prices. The 1983 D Lincoln cent with a doubled die reverse is one of the most sought-after error pennies, and its value has continued to rise depending on the grade and rarity. Lower-grade examples have been known to sell for a few $100s, while high-grade specimens certified by PCGS or NGC in MS65 or higher conditions can easily reach tens of thousands of dollars. Additionally, there are always new discoveries in the numismatic world, so even if you don't find this specific penny in your collection, there are many other error coins out there that could be worth serious money. Always be on the lookout for unusual features, strange markings, or anything that seems out of place on your coins, because those little details could mean the difference between an ordinary penny and a life-changing discovery. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1983 D Lincoln penny that could be worth up to $76,452. Now it's your turn to start searching through your pocket change and coin collections to see if you might be holding on to a hidden treasure. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and fellow coin collectors so they can also be on the lookout for valuable coins. Have you ever found a rare or Valuable penny, let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on rare coins and hidden treasures. Happy hunting, and we'll see you in the next video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into the world of rare coins and hidden treasures that could be sitting right in your pocket change right now. If you love numismatics or simply enjoy learning about coins that could be worth a fortune, you're in the right place. Today, we are talking about one of the most valuable Lincoln pennies ever sold, the 1978 D. Lincoln cent. This coin has shocked collectors and auction houses alike by reaching an astounding value of $45,368. Yes, you heard that right. A common-looking penny from 1978 with a Denver mint mark has sold for an eye-watering amount of money. But why? What makes this particular coin so special? And could you have one sitting in your coin jar at home? Stick around as we break down the history, errors, grading, and current market value of the 1978 D. Lincoln penny. You do not want to miss this. History of the 1978 D. Lincoln penny. First, let us talk a little about the history of this fascinating coin. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation for well over a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features a right-facing portrait of Lincoln with the words "In God We Trust" above, "Liberty" to the left, and the year of mintage on the right. The reverse design at the time still featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which had been in place since 1959 when it replaced the original wheat ears design. In 1978, the United States Mint produced Lincoln cents at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Denver Mint coins are identified by the small d mint mark beneath the date on the obverse. These coins were struck in copper composition, specifically 95% copper and 5% zinc, as the transition to copper-plated zinc cents would not occur until 1982. In total, over 4 billion Lincoln cents were struck in Denver that year, making the 1978 D. penny seem quite common at first glance. However, not all of them are ordinary. Some rare varieties and error coins have fetched thousands of dollars, including one that set an auction record. What makes the 1978 D. penny valuable? You may be wondering how a seemingly ordinary penny minted in the billions could be worth over $45,000. The answer lies in a combination of factors including rarity, condition, and unique errors. Here are some of the key reasons why certain 1978 D. Lincoln pennies are highly valuable today. Mint errors and varieties rare errors can turn a regular penny into a highly sought-after collector's item. Some of the most valuable errors found on 1978 D. Lincoln pennies include doubled dies, off-center strikes, die breaks, and even coins struck on the wrong planchet. A doubled die occurs when the design is accidentally stamped twice onto the die at slightly different angles, creating a noticeable doubling effect on letters and numbers. Another rare but valuable error is a misaligned die strike, where part of the design is shifted due to an improperly aligned die. If you come across a 1978 D. penny with an unusual appearance, it is worth having it examined by a professional coin grader. High-grade coins condition is one of the most important factors in determining a coin's value. Coins are graded on a 70-point scale by professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC. A regular 1978 D. penny in circulated condition may only be worth a few cents or $1 at most. However, if the coin is in pristine uncirculated condition with no scratches, marks, or discoloration, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The record-breaking 1978 D. penny that sold for over $45,000 was graded MS67 Plus by PCGS, meaning it was nearly flawless with exceptional luster and strike quality. Coins in the highest grades are incredibly rare, which is why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. Market demand and collector interest. The demand for rare Lincoln cents has grown significantly in recent years. Collectors are always looking for high-quality examples of key dates and varieties to complete their collections. When a rare or high-grade example surfaces at auction, it can spark bidding wars that drive the price up dramatically. This is exactly what happened with the record-breaking 1978 D. Lincoln penny. Coin auctions are unpredictable, and when multiple collectors want the same coin, prices can skyrocket. How to identify a valuable 1978 D penny now that we know what makes these coins valuable. How can you tell if you have a rare 1978 D Lincoln cent in your possession? Here are a few steps you can follow to check your coins. First, examine the coin carefully under good lighting. Look for any visible errors such as doubling on the date or letters, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. If you spot anything that looks out of the ordinary, consider getting the coin authenticated by a professional grading service. Second, check the coin's condition. A coin with sharp details, no signs of wear, and strong luster has a much higher chance of being valuable. Coins that have been stored properly and remain in mint state condition are the ones that fetch the highest prices. Third, research recent auction results. If you think you have a high-grade example, compare it to past sales of similar coins. Coin grading services like PCGS and NGC provide population reports that show how many coins of each grade exist, helping you determine if your coin is rare. Current market value of the 1978 D Lincoln penny as of today. The general market value for a circulated 1978 D Lincoln cent ranges from a few cents to a couple of dollars. However, uncirculated examples in MS-65 or higher can sell for $50 to $100. Coins graded MS-67 or higher become significantly more valuable, often selling for thousands. The record price of $45,368 was set at an auction for an MS-67 plus graded coin, proving that top-quality examples are in high demand. If another flawless specimen appears in the market, it could potentially break this record in the future. There you have it, the incredible story of the 1978 D Lincoln penny that turned out to be worth a small fortune. If you love coin collecting, make sure to keep an eye out for rare varieties, high-grade examples, and unusual errors, because you never know what you might find in your pocket change. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more coin-related content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, let us know in the comments if you have any rare or valuable coins in your collection. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting! Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on the 2020 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. While this coin might seem ordinary at first glance, certain rare versions have captured the attention of collectors and are valued at thousands of dollars. Let's explore the history, unique characteristics, and the factors that contribute to the high value of these elusive pennies. U.S. Coins Guide +1 Coins Value +1 The legacy of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. Commemorating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features a profile of Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to depict a historical figure. Over the years, the reverse design has evolved, with the Union Shield introduced in 2010 to symbolize Lincoln's preservation of the United States during the Civil War. U.S. Coins Guide +1 Coins Value +1 Coins Value +1 Silver Recyclers +1 2020 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny. An overview. In 2020, the Philadelphia Mint produced billions of Lincoln pennies without a mint mark, making them common in everyday circulation. These coins are composed of 99.2% zinc and 0.8% copper, weighing 2.5 grams. In typical circulated condition, they hold a face value of 1 cent. However, certain rare anomalies and high-grade specimens have elevated the status of specific 2020 pennies in the numismatic community. Coins Value +3 U.S. Coins Guide +3 Silver Recyclers +3 Silver Recyclers +1 Coins Value +1 The $12,000 penny. What makes it valuable? You might be wondering how a 2020 penny could be worth as much as $12,000. The answer lies in rare mint errors and exceptional preservation. While the majority of 2020 no mint mark pennies are common, those exhibiting unique errors or achieving extremely high grades can command substantial premiums. For instance, certain error coins, such as those with significant off-center strikes or dramatic die cracks, can be highly sought after by collectors. Additionally, coins that have been graded at the highest levels of mint state preservation can also achieve remarkable values. It's important to note that while some 2020 pennies have sold for thousands of dollars due to these factors, such instances are rare, and not all 2020 pennies will hold such high values. 23 News. ProCoin's value coin trackers identifying valuable 2020 pennies. To determine if your 2020 no mint mark Lincoln penny is valuable, consider the following factors. Mint errors. Look for anomalies such as off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. These errors occur during the minting process and can significantly increase a coin's value. Silver recyclers plus 523 News. Pro plus 5 coins value plus 5 condition and grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation. Uncirculated coins with minimal wear, especially those graded MS65 or higher, are more desirable. 23 News. Pro plus 2 U.S. Coins guide plus 2 coins value plus 2 coins value plus 123 News. Pro plus 1 color and luster. The original red luster of a penny can fade over time. Coins retaining their full red coloration are typically more valuable than those that have toned to brown. Current market trends. As of 2025, the market for rare coins continues to thrive, with collectors eager to acquire unique pieces. While the majority of 2020 no mint mark Lincoln pennies remain common, those with documented errors or in exceptional condition are in high demand. It's essential to stay informed about current market trends and consult reputable coin dealers or grading services when assessing the value of your coins. U.S. Coins Guide. The 2020 no mint mark Lincoln penny serves as a reminder that even the most seemingly ordinary coins can hold extraordinary value under the right circumstances. By understanding the factors that contribute to a coin's worth and staying vigilant for rare anomalies, you might just discover a hidden treasure in your pocket change. Happy collecting, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the captivating world of numismatics. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on the 1967 Lincoln penny, a coin that, despite lacking a mint mark, has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike. We'll explore its rich history, unique characteristics, and uncover how certain specimens have reached astonishing values in the market. The historical context of the 1967 Lincoln penny. The 1967 Lincoln penny holds a special place in numismatic history. During this period, the United States Mint faced significant challenges, including a national coin shortage. To address this, the Mint implemented measures to increase coin production and streamline operations. One such measure was the temporary suspension of mint marks on coins from 1965 through 1967. This means that all pennies minted in 1967, regardless of their origin, be it Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, were produced without a mint mark. This decision aimed to discourage coin hoarding and alleviate the shortage, resulting in over 3 billion Lincoln pennies being struck that year. Design and composition. The 1967 Lincoln penny continues the enduring legacy of the Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse, designed by Victor D. Brenner, features a right-facing profile of Lincoln, accompanied by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year, 1967. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 by Frank Gasparo to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This iconic imagery replaced the original wheat ears design and remained in use until 2008. In terms of specifications, the 1967 penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. Its reddish-brown hue is characteristic of copper coins, though variations in coloration can occur due to environmental factors and aging. Assessing the value of the 1967 Lincoln penny. When it comes to determining the value of a 1967 Lincoln penny, several critical factors come into play: condition and grade. The coin's state of preservation is paramount. Coins are evaluated using the Sheldon grading scale, which ranges from poor, P1, to perfect uncirculated, MS70. In circulated conditions, these pennies typically hold nominal value, often just face value. However, uncirculated specimens, especially those graded MS 65 and above, can command significant premiums. For instance, a 1967 Lincoln penny in MS 67 condition has been known to fetch between $150 to $450, while an MS 68 specimen could reach even higher values. Though such high-grade examples are exceedingly rare, color designation, the penny's coloration significantly influences its value. Numismatists categorize copper coins into three color designations. Red, RD exhibits at least 95% of its original mint luster, making it the most desirable and valuable red-brown. RB displays a mix of red and brown tones, indicating some oxidation. Brown, BN predominantly brown due to extensive oxidation over time. Uncirculated red specimens are particularly sought after, with values ranging from a few dollars to several thousand, depending on the grade. Special mint sets, SMS in 1967. The San Francisco Mint produced special mint sets intended for collectors. These coins, while also lacking mint marks, are distinguishable by their sharper strikes and satin finishes. High-grade SMS pennies, especially those with cameo or deep cameo contrasts, are rarer and can achieve higher market values. For example, a 1967 SMS penny with a deep cameo designation in SP 65 grade sold for approximately $3,360 at auction, minting errors and varieties. Certain minting anomalies can enhance a coin's desirability and value. Notable errors for the 1967 Lincoln penny include: struck on a dime planchet. This error results in a smaller, silver-colored penny due to being struck on a dime blank. Such specimens have sold for over $400. Doubled die errors. These display noticeable doubling in design elements and can be valued between $5 to $50, depending on the prominence of the error. Die breaks and BI errors. These minor anomalies can add modest premiums to the coin's value, typically ranging from $5 to $50. Market trends and notable sales. While the 1967 Lincoln penny is generally common, exceptional specimens have achieved remarkable prices. For instance, a 1967 SMS penny with a cameo finish graded SP 68 sold for $5,581 at heritage auctions. Such sales underscore the importance of condition, rarity, and unique characteristics in determining a coin's market value. The 1967 no mint mark Lincoln penny serves as a captivating example of how historical context, production nuances, and preservation can converge to create significant value in the numismatic world. While many of these pennies remain everyday pocket change, those in pristine condition or possessing unique features can be treasures worth substantial sums. If you come across a 1967 Lincoln penny, take a moment to assess its condition and characteristics. You might just hold a valuable piece of history in your hands. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic journey. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1967 Lincoln penny, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Until next time, happy collecting!